Alright, welcome back to my Mortal Kombat 11 story mode blind playthrough on very hard difficulty. In the previous episode we had our first chapter where we could pick between characters and we saw how Kronika now has an alliance with Shao Kahn, the Netherrealm and with Sector. In other words, the Cyber Lin Kuei. So let's see what's up with that. Like before, live commentary during the cutscenes, then the first attempt of each fight, followed by a summary during the winning attempt. Let the suffering continue.
Lord Raiden, what did the Elder God say?
We must find Kronika, wrest the control of history from her. If we succeed, our destiny can change.
In other words, stuff that we could figure out without speaking to the Elder God.
Involved in our deaths?
Yes. Had the timeline continued, my decisions would have led to your deaths. But the Elder Gods assure me that such a future is not inevitable. This is but one of many possible timelines.
That is a lot to take on faith.
Rest assured, Kung Lao. I am aware now of what may come. I will not bring harm to either of you. You have my vow.
Well, it's not like he did it intentionally before, so that doesn't really mean anything.
As hard and as fast as we can muster, before all is lost. What have you learned about Kronika's effect on Earthrealm?
We're tracking sites around the globe with major temporal anomalies. Picture's still fuzzy.
Our kid's something, isn't she?
Johnny. Yes, yeah. Exactly, the Sonya from his timeline. The present Sonya is dead after all, since chapter 1.
We've prioritized info that correlates attacks from the Netherrealm with time anomalies.
Helpful. But we have more to worry about than the Netherrealm.
Yeah, we do. Grandmaster Sub-Zero reports heavy losses to his Lin Kuei clan. The Time Merger has resurrected his old enemy, Sector.
Sector? Was he not the Grandmaster who years ago enslaved the Lin Kuei?
It's still not clear to me from where in the timeline the older versions are. Well, he did mention that Kung Lao had just defeated Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, so that's during the second tournament. So that's after Sub-Zero was taken in Smoke's place. Okay, so that's how he knows that. Okay, that fits.
Grandmaster Hasashi is going with him.
Grandmaster Hasashi? Hanzo Hasashi?
Ah, Raiden, a completely different Hasashi. No connection whatsoever. Bob Hasashi. He sells vegetables. Sometimes, when he's in the mood. He's a weird guy. Anyway, we have another double team chapter. Sub-Zero and Scorpion. 2 sentries on the left, 1 on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Your hearing is failing, Sub-Zero.
I recognized your footsteps, Hanzo.
Where's Sector?
Yeah, the relationship between them has changed quite a bit over the years.
The old Cyber Lin Kuei factory was defunct, buried beneath this quarry. Until the time disruption. Now, Sector's returned and reactivated it. He's building an army by processing Lin Kuei warriors kidnapped from my temple.
I can see why you need me.
We could enter through that tunnel, but a frontal assault would be
bloody.
Needlessly dangerous. There's another entrance, less populated.
And the rest of your plan?
We get help on the inside.
From who? Or from whom? Interesting to see them without masks on. What's even the point of having these cyber bodies when a couple of regular blades can just pierce them? Well, it's the Mortal Kombat universe, things aren't really meant to be very realistic, of course.
We'll avenge your clan.
Yeah, revenge solves everything in the Mortal Kombat. Didn't I say that already? Hey, it's the cloaked character from before. I think that's Frost, of course. Ah, nice. Frost and Cyrax. Okay, those are probably going to be our first two opponents. Alright, and now the power is back on in the Umbrella Laboratories. And I'm also getting some Apes Odyssey vibes here. Okay, the last one was a bit of an obscure reference.
Cyrax is your inside man.
He was
Oh, in that
converted
way.
against his will. If we disable the behavior inhibitors that control him,
He will turn on Sector.
all Cyber Lin Kuei are linked to a common network. Cyrax can shut them down from within.
Who is the woman?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's going to be Frost.
Cyrax, he's the key.
We require additional candidates for cyberization.
Once delivered, how long before the next generation is ready?
Frost. I gave you a home. I was your mentor. Yet after all this, you ally with Sector. He corrupted the Lin Kuei.
You corrupted our clan when you made peace with this Shirai Ryu filth. With Kronika's help, I will restore the Lin Kuei's honor.
I guess Sub-Zero is the most fitting character for this situation.
There is no future in which you are fit to lead the Lin Kuei.
You always doubted me, Sub-Zero. Held me back. Kronika sees my true potential.
Alright, indeed. Frost is our first opponent. Okay. Okay, now I have a new moveset to learn, of course. So let's just try the most obvious combinations. Oh, yeah. That's a nice move. Ah! I froze her and then I missed my opportunity. That was stupid. Alright, this is probably going to be tough again. But that's basically how the entire playthrough is. Can't say I have anything against Frost. There's nothing particularly wrong with her, but it is a bit uninspired to basically just have a female Sub-Zero. God damn it now. I'm stuck in a corner again. Yeah, that will be a pain during basically every match. If you're in the corner, you're basically fucked unless you get lucky. Yeah, this is not going to... Yeah, this is gonna take a couple of tries, of course. Alright, future me here. I initially had a bit of trouble using Sub-Zero. After all, I am a bit of a noob and therefore I prefer when characters have combos that consist of combinations with the same button after each other. And yes, I am fully aware how casual that sounds. But at least Sub-Zero doesn't have that. However, what he does have is a very powerful extension to his slide move. When you extend it with R1, you throw your opponent into an ice wall after sliding, which has a possibility of doing even extra damage when it's a counter. And moves that hit low are less likely to get blocked. And speaking of ice, obviously when you manage to freeze your opponent, you get a free attack. Usually it's best to simply do an uppercut, as that move tends to be practically as powerful as most of her combos, strangely enough. Frost herself was not too bad, however she can be really annoying if she spams that spinning attack. Especially because that also counters jump attacks, and you should know by now how fond I am of starting combos with a jumping punch attack. Against Frost you have to be a bit more careful. Fortunately that's where the slide move comes in handy. Little chance of her countering that move with her spinning attack. Okay, nice. With an emphasis on ice. A bit overkill at the end, but hey, victory is a victory. Yeah, I guess Cyrex is going to be our next opponent. I guess it would be most fitting to pick Scorpion. But let's just stick with one character again. After all, now I know a little bit about Sub-Zero's moveset.
The upgrade, Cyrex. Is this Kronika's doing?
To better serve her, Sub-Zero. We defend Kronika as she rewrites history.
So you're nothing but pawns?
We act to secure the Lin Kuei's glory in the new era.
Take the others. You've been enslaved, Cyrex. First by Sector, now by Kronika. It ends today.
Fight!
Alright, so I think we're now fighting an NPC. He's probably going to have the same moveset as Triborg in MKX. Well, I'm having a nice start at least. But wait, what does that mean for his fatal blow? Maybe just gave him one despite all that? Or maybe he's going to be DLC. Come on. I'm messing up, I almost had him already and now he's making a comeback. Alright, that's better. Alright, first round, not bad. Yeah. Yeah, those weapons in the back never work unless you use them mid-combo. No, that was stupid, I wasted it. I wanted to say at least I'm out of the corner, but now I'm back in the corner. Fuck. Okay, I can win. Oh. Come on, I can win this. Okay, first try. First try. Fuck! Come on! No, just one more hit! Do it! Just do it! Alright, oh! Oh, nice. We have a Kitana situation here. Was a close call, but was definitely much easier fight than Frost. And it was not the third fight in the chapter. How about that?
Hurry, before we face more Cyber Lin Kuei.
You'll need a moment to initialize. Sector, show yourself!
That's not Sector. Alright. Another noob. The Cybot version.
Ihan?
Yes, it is I. You were killed, swallowed in a storm of souls.
Quan Chi's creations do not die easily. Kronika offers me a new clan to lead. Its shadow will darken the realms.
I love Noob Cybot's voice.
Lead Bihan to me.
You always mimicked me, but you...
Brother versus brother.
I uphold the Lin Kuei principles I thought you shared.
I remember Noob Cybot being a real pain in the dick when fighting him. Oh, okay. Probably in this game as well, but when I fought him in the MK11 Story mode years ago on the highest difficulty, he was a fucking pain in the dick. Well, he is definitely more difficult than Cyrex. Yeah, that was not a very good first round. But if he has a similar moveset than in MK9, he can counter your jump attacks using sort of a shadow kick. He hasn't really done it so far, but... Yeah. Well, you can see the difference in aggression between Cyrax and Noob Saibot. So, is this one of those examples of adaptive difficulty? Because I won that other fight in one try, so now the difficulty goes up again? Okay, 1 minute. Nice. Okay. Well, I can do this first try now, if I can make it through this round without him using his fatal blow. Or maybe he won't even need it. Yeah, that's the shadow kick. So he does have that move. Unfortunately, he doesn't spam it as in MK9. Okay, come on. I'm very close. God damn it. Yeah, that sucks. Almost first try, but nah. Alright, feature me again. Noob Saibot was definitely a tough opponent. Fortunately, not as much a nightmare as he was back in MK9, where he just constantly spams his shadow kick. But regardless, he does make good use of it. So jump attacks are likely to get punished. Other than that, he is quite combo savvy, does decent damage and constantly keeps his defenses up. And especially his teleport move is likely to catch you time and time again. It's interesting how this was the third fight in the chapter, but unlike before, it was now the second fight that was the easiest, and the difficulty increased for the third fight. I can't say I really understand the extent of dynamic difficulty in this game, because it's not going down again after this fight, that is for sure. Fucking hell. That was a close call. Ah.
We share blood. We are not brothers.
Oh, alright then.
No. He ripped out my heart. Made me a machine.
Your soul is intact, Cyrax. Trust me. I speak from experience.
Kuan Yang. Is that you? You look so old. And Scorpion?
We'll explain later. For now, know we share the same goal. The Cyber Lin Kuei's destruction.
We need your help, Cyrax.
I can disable their communications network. It'll shut down this factory and every Cyber Lin Kuei connected to it.
Okay. So now we are going to deal with Sector.
Frost warned me that you two would become allies. I did not think you
Do any of you guys remember Lego Technic? Ah, that was cool stuff.
Aid Cyrax. Sector is mine.
Fire and ice. Yeah, you would say that Sector would have an advantage there.
I've taken your head once, Sector. I will do it again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
the past you know.
That's how he was introduced in MKX, basically as only a head.
Kronika's new era.
Alright.
Fight!
So is this going to be the same level of difficulty as Cyrex? That would be nice. Hey. Okay, well, I guess not. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be as easy. Come on! Seriously! I'm the one supposed to spam the same attack, not you. Son of a bitch. Yeah, this is not... Come on, dude, can you do something else than that flamethrower? Well, he can punch me repeatedly in the face. Come on, seriously? This is stupid. Well, that was a fair fight. That's completely 100% fair. Okay, future me here. You want a summary of the fight against Sector? Here it is. Flamethrower attack, flamethrower attack, flamethrower attack, flamethrower attack, retry. Sector is a huge flaming dick. Or fighting him is like having a flaming dick in the sense of having a California Reaper shoved up your peel. That's it. That's my commentary on Sector. Fuck him. Okay, so you basically just have to get lucky and get a pattern where he doesn't constantly spam his flamethrower attack. What a bastard.
I'm in. I'll reformat the system drives and shut us all down. Goodbye, quietly.
It is not the end. I will find a way to restore you. Anything is possible. Hanzo and I are living proof.
Please, don't bring me back as a machine. I can't live like this.
Machine or man, you have a warrior soul. As long as I am Grandmaster, the Lin Kuei will welcome you.
Then until we meet again.
What, did he just electrocute himself?
They've escaped. We should pursue.
First, we speak with Raiden.
You can't speak with Raiden, he's consulting the Elder Gods again for no reason.
Our Lady Kronika will get all the service she needs. But I can't quote a fee until I know the job.
You will see. Can you restore him?
Now can you decapitate him? I like him better that way. Did anyone know that Kano could even do that?
There's some frame damage. Circuitry looks good. It looks like someone did a software wipe. Fixing that won't come cheap.
Once he is repaired, can he be replicated? Hundreds of times. Thousands.
1,000 sectors spamming flamethrower attacks. No thank you. No fucking way.
But anything's possible. With the right help.
Serve Kronika, and she will provide.
Take the deal. Trust me.
Oh, present day Kano.
Otherwise, who can you trust? You weren't kidding. It's like a mirror, reflecting the past. How about that? Over 50 and still a ripper.
What? Present day Kano is over 50? Well, most guys go full beer belly mode when they turn 50. Kano is definitely in shape for his age.
Kronika will make sure the Black Dragon come out on top. Not only in the black market, in every market. Right then, let's get to business.
Past Sonya and Jax are still enjoying their coffee and not doing anything else.
Reach your dad yet, kid?
The network's still down. I hate being so far away. Dad must be climbing the walls.
Be patient.
Yeah, they mentioned Jax at the very beginning of the story that he was a bit in a depression, I guess, after he came back from being a Revenant.
Oh, they're definitely real.
Can this get any more bizarre?
I bet the story will get a lot more bizarre. I think we can basically count on that. Oh, okay, so this is the home of Jax. Come on, Jackie, don't give it such an ugly look. Ah, you see? Looks a lot better. Okay, he's looking for something.
Oh, come on. Damn it.
Oh, he lost the remote control of the TV, of course. Hate it when that happens.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, he was trying to contact Jackie. That was a bit obvious, actually. I suppose he basically has something like PTSD from his time being a Revenant. Yeah, he looks pretty depressed. And drunk. Alcohol will not solve your problems, buddy. Oh, Kronika. So, what is Kronika going to do with Jax?
Jackson Briggs. Do not fear. I have come to offer you a new life.
Oh, is Jax going to be the enemy?
That's awfully generous, seeing as we never met.
Why is everyone acting so casual all the time? The goddess of time is standing in your living room and you're like, oh, well, we've never met, so what? That's not really a big deal.
It was not my plan for you.
Your plan?
You were to retire distinguished, not in disgrace. Years from now, General Jackson Briggs. More importantly, your daughter was not to serve.
Yeah, I pretty much question her motives. I think she's going to manipulate Jax into fighting on her side. Well, that would be interesting. Jackie fighting on our side. And then her dad on Chronica's side. Huh. Alright, that's it for chapter 4. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out my other videos, and of course, stay tuned for chapter 5.